Alright. I haven't quite figured out my on-camera personality yet. Ignore the fact that I'm dressed like the witch from Hansel and Gretel if she had a cottagecore Instagram account. I wasn't expecting to be freezing cold today because it snowed. I don't know why I live here, honestly. If I could move, I probably wouldn't because that sounds like a lot of work. Anyways, hey gang. I recently turned 18. And by recently, I mean January of 2023, which I thought was recent until I realized it's October. So, feeling great. I have a bit of anxiety about my future, as I always have. I know some kids wanted to grow up, but I was the kid who was appalled at the idea of being an adult. We wonder why. I distinctly remember only wanting to be an adult so I could always have ice cream and eat Kraft dinner every meal, which I do now, and my tummy hurts. I'm trying to say that growing up is a disappointing mess. The freedom gets old pretty quickly. Do I want to go back and be a kid again? No. What I'm trying to say is that growing up is rough, and it can change your body and how people treat you, and it's scary. So I understand wishing you could go back. I'm almost 19, so according to those weird alpha males, I am past my peak. Taking care of yourself is good. That was weird. Anyway, maybe go swimming and exercise your body and stay strong as it progresses. Dude, what is that? What are you doing? Are those lasers? What are you putting on your face? Brian, what are you doing? Brian, stop. So today we're gonna be discussing Brian Johnson.
More!
No, not the Liver King. The other guy who probably injects suspicious substances into his body.
Oh my god!
Brian Johnson. What can I say about Brian Johnson? He's pale. Very pale. I mean, same, man. Brian Johnson is a guy on TikTok and other social media apps trying to reverse aging so he can go back to looking 18. And then stay looking 18 permanently. For this article, tech exec Brian Johnson went from having a destroyed body to spending $2 million a year on reversing his age. Title just right rolls off the tongue. It's brilliant. Oh my. I mean, it worked. If he wanted to look like an ageless being from like a different dimension, he did a really good job. Bro, what are you wearing? Sorry, this is just mean. This is just me bullying a guy that doesn't deserve it. Multi-millionaire tech executive Brian Johnson may be known for his strict commitment to anti-aging and longevity, but he wasn't always focused on his health. I think people who are focused on their health, it's more like having just like a weird obsession with being healthy, which is not healthy in itself, you know. Biohacker? Dude, biohacker? Dude, I want to be a biohacker. That sounds so cool. In like biohacker class, just like hacking into a frog. Used to overeat carbs late at night. Yeah, it's getting rough over here. $2 million a year anti-aging program? Reversed his biological age, giving him the heart of a 37-year-old and the lung capacity of an 18-year-old. What? Did he get like new organs? What do you mean? Does organs change? Yeah, okay, the concept of biological age is up for debate. If you think about it, everyone's made of stuff from like millions of years ago, right? Like we're just like eons, because matter can't really be destroyed, it just changes states. So if you want to get a little specific, you could say we're like eons old. Just something to think about. Johnson wakes up at 5 a.m., eats all his food by 11 a.m., and goes to sleep by 8. Dude, sounds miserable. He looks like if an alien saw an AI-generated person and then shapeshift to look like that AI-generated person. How is this? How is he real? This is such like rich people stuff. Doesn't drink any caffeine. Okay. Caffeine does the opposite for me. It makes me really tired, so I understand that. 111 pills per day. The data, that's scary. I don't like that at all. 3 ounces of wine with breakfast? Not worth the calories? See what I mean? Dude, stop tracking your calories. It's not healthy. You don't have to do that. I don't know, man. 70 pounds of vegetables. Honestly, salt in it. This is like the most white. Gonna be fasting and eating 70 pounds of veggies a month, and we are not salting our meals, and we are adding no sugar. It must taste like sandpaper, and if it doesn't, then sandpaper is a bit too salty. We're gonna make sure it tastes like freaking saran wrap. Drink any fluids after 4 p.m. so his sleep wasn't disturbed by needing the bathroom. Man, this is so weird. Bro lives like a machine. He doesn't live like a human. He's like, no, I'm gonna dehydrate myself for 12 hours. Blood plasma donations? Dude, from younger people, including his teenage son. Son, I know this is hard for you, but I need to ask a favor. Can I have your blood? Can we like swap blood? No? Well, you're grounded. You don't get your allowance this month, okay? I need blood. I need your blood, and you're not giving it to me. No more Xbox for a week. Platelet-rich fibrin treatments. Blood, what is with this guy and blood, man? Stop injecting foreign substances into your body. This is insane. This is what I need to do, man. I need to, like, just go all out. This guy's going sicko mode. I thought those clean girls on TikTok were going much. This guy is the ultimate clean girl aesthetic. Honestly, he's kind of a girl boss. He's like, the guy from American Psycho. What is his name? This is like embarrassing. Patrick Bateman. That's the guy's name. This guy's Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Except he doesn't kill people. He just switches blood. He goes to bed at 8:30. Hey, son, it's my bedtime. Just remember to go to bed by 11. I need to take some tips from this guy. I go to bed at like 1 in the morning. I'm not the person to be judging someone's health, but guess what? I'm going to. This is called Why I'm Spending Millions to Be 18 Again.
This one is metformin. This is given typically to...
Dude! What the heck? Bro's got a whole Planet Organic vitamin section in his house.
Things typically over a multi-decade time frame.
Is he a transcended being? What is going on?
I'm going to try to do that thing.
If he wants to break the world record, is there already one that I'm not aware of?
For the first 4 years. And we were profitable every month. And then I raised money, and then we sold it for $800 million. And then I made $300 million of that.
Damn, alright. He's girl bossing. I love it. What the heck? Oh, man. I hate it. Whenever I get ultrasounds, the gel, I know it's like nothing. It's like water and like salt or whatever. I hate it. It's like, it grosses me out so much. And that guy's just getting it slathered on his face.
Escape velocity. Using the best science.
This is the best science. We found it. It's a filter on TikTok.
As far as I know, I'm the only person that has publicly posted my data.
Yeah. No one else is crazy enough, man. I've got to respect this. I can't even, like... This is insane.
I'm not saying, here's my protocol, and believe me, I'm saying, here's my protocol, here's all my data, and here's what I'm experimenting with next, and here's where I've made mistakes, and here's what I'm trying to fix it.
Okay, he's using himself as a lab rat.
Us.
Dude! You have millions of dollars. You can have, like, some fun. Like, what... What is this? I'm sure he's learned a lot. Like, I'm sure his data will help people, but this is just so extreme and crazy. You gotta love it.
Brain ages. You have to really think about it from a holistic perspective. So it's...
Dude, are you eating... Oh, that looks so gross. Sometimes just come downstairs. Oh yes, have you had your daily rations of baby poops? like the stuff that they feed prisoners in like cartoons, where they're just like, here you go.
Implementation, measurement is produced near
Ew.
health for me.
Yeah, he's the peak specimen.
How eccentric people perceive me to be outside the norms.
I don't think you're just outside the norms. I think like the norms are here and you're like in a separate room.
Age can be arrested. Would change everything.
That's like scary. I don't This data will change everything. This guy and his lifestyle, it is generally interesting. I think this research could be beneficial, but this is not how research should be done and put out in the world. And I don't think the reasons behind his research are healthy. And having this weird obsession, it doesn't seem like it would be good for you, you know? And it's like insane. Like this is crazy. And I'm very sure that he's aware of that. And my opinion is irrelevant. And I'm not the pinnacle of human performance, so I can't say anything. All right, we're gonna have a look at his morning routine. This should be interesting. All right. Right off the bat, what is going on? They're from The Thing. They said The Thing never had a true form. This is it. This is this is its true form. Just a man in his room just microwaving himself. Damn, alright. He's doing something. He's swole.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Imagine if I started my videos like that. Hey, gang. Hello. What is up, gang? How are you doing? Making fun of stuff he can't control.
I'm going to do the morning routine. I did my first one.
The mirror in the background.
Everything I do, step by step.
Okay, let's do this.
Temp this morning was 96. So my body,
35. Okay.
3 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly cooler than normal. Most people are 98.7.
Oh, what? Maybe I'm cooler than normal, because 35 to me seems like pretty normal.
After this, I'll flip on this UV light. This is 10,000 lux at 12 inches.
A nice, weird flex. Oh, what did you get? You got $10,000? Damn, what are you gonna do with it? Bought a UV lamp.
Just enjoy thinking about the day for a minute.
I just stare at the light and just ponder life's greatest questions. Why am I doing this? Or why can't I just let myself have some cake once in a while? What is life truly about? All this time and money I've been spending on trying to reverse my age, really just a coping mechanism? It's like me thinking about Boongo Stray Dogs.
So I can't see the sun. So in place of the sun, I'll use this device.
Okay, I'm gonna come clean. I'm coming clean, guys. I have one too. I have one of the lights. It's not as cool as his is. I didn't say anything. I have it and I like it. I'm a fraud. I'm making fun of him, but I'm actively participating in what he does. No.
After the light exposure, I'll take 2 pills. It's
Dude lives on a regimen.
iron and 250 milligrams of vitamin C.
Okay, some iron, some vitamin C. I see it.
I'll weigh myself.
Treating himself like a lab rat, getting weighed makes sense. Don't do this. I actually recommend throw away your scale. You don't need it, okay?
Every day, it's weight, BMI.
That looks like a little kid. Maybe it's the short shorts.
Water, bone, heart rate.
Bone what? We'll just double check, make sure you still have bones. They're still good? Got bones? Nicely done.
Reflection clear, 5 minutes, and it's also a nice time to do a little meditation.
Dude, what are you doing? Again, I've used the light. I have the happy light thing, and I use it, and I like it. This is just really funny. Seems like an alien from a sci-fi movie. It's just completely shirtless man with just like a glowing black orb on his face. Star Trek villain.
Upstairs. Alright, one thing
Why is it so funny? See him walking down the stairs like, men not do anything without female criticization?
Is I do a meditation before I start this portion of my morning routine, about 10 minutes or so, and I've really started to enjoy it.
Morning meditation. Dad's shirtless in the living room again. Dad, what are you doing?
Meditation techniques. But yeah, I do this for about 10 minutes. It helps me really settle myself as I get ready to go throughout the routine.
Just start recording this, like, okay, yeah, I'll just move closer. Is this enough? No, you want, okay. Just tell me when to stop.
Or it varies on a given day. Sometimes I go a little faster, sometimes I go a little slower. I always wake up naturally, so it's...
This with men and not putting on shirts. It's always these health guys that are just like, look at my torso. Put those away. I don't wanna see that.
Wake up, I go to bed at the same time every single night. And sometimes I sleep through the entire night and I wake up earlier and I'm ready to go. Sometimes I wake up once and I have to go back to sleep, so that requires a bit more time.
Oh, he is like strict. This is crazy, man. Give yourself some time to breathe. I also pretty strict body clock. I need a very structured routine just because I have ADHD. It affects a lot of my life. That's something that people don't talk about, is how truly disabling ADHD can be. I get having the structured routine. I'm not laughing about that because I have that as well.
On camera today, you know, I can imagine you viewing me and be like, this guy is nuts.
Yeah. At least he's self-aware. We appreciate it.
Probably true, but you know,
Genuinely, I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan of Brian Johnson. I'm a Brian stan.
the analysis is we look at the data we've acquired, we do some sort of assessment on the therapy, and then we implement it. But my job is to basically go through this
Those are your pills, man?
find the organ to do we're looking at the analysis
Honestly, that's how I feel every morning, just setting up my prescriptions.
and incorporating it. So
Okay, do it. Do it. Down it all in one go.
this is the device I use for my dry eye. I'll do this for 30 seconds in the morning when I wake up.
I actually have dry mouth. We're kind of going hand in hand here. I have really bad dry mouth because of my medications. Maybe that's why he's got dry eyes, all these vitamins.
So first thing is the eye, 30 seconds. And the first time you would do this, it's going to be the most intense, it's like an orgasmic.
Huh? Bro, did you just say orgasmic sneeze? Why do I feel like this isn't recording for this? Oh, because it's not. This is a terrible angle. Why didn't you guys tell me before? Sitting there, not telling me about how awful this angle is. I need to get me one of those. Bro, I want an orgasmic sneeze. You know how good sneezing feels? But if it's like the way this man is describing it, like I want want some good sneezes.
Okay, next is preparing the morning pills.
Nice. It's got like a spice rack.
Okay, now I have all these pills ready. I'll do the
Take it.
giant. Talmadge and I have this pre-mix.
Sorry, I thought you I thought he was referring to the metal thing that he has here. I thought he named it. He's like, yeah, this is my son. This is
Get my son.
So I don't know how many pills in here. I think last time we reported it was something like over 50.
Take them, dude. Down them. That's the best part about having to take a lot of pills. You just all in one go. There's no time. There's no time to take it one at a time. You just in and out, down the hatch. Get them in a handful, down in one go. It's the only the only claim to fame about having to take a lot of pills. And then you can flex it to the people who like can't swallow pills. Can't swallow them? Well, I can swallow 50 at once. So like, who's the real loser here? I'm the real loser? Because I have to take 50 pills. Next question.
Looks like a lot more. So I'm not sure what's going on here. We have very little room for more before we need to change our pill tins.
There you go.
All right, that was maybe 5 or 6.
Weak. Do it all. Take them all in one go.
We'll go work out. Oh, prior to that,
Dude, put your shirt on.
I'll use red light therapy.
Oh man. Like there was like one kid that would like show up to class on Halloween with like the weirdest costume from like some obscure comic book, and you're like, what is that? And they're like, it's glowing Catman. Honestly, those kids they knew how to do it. They had it all they had their stuff together like way before I ever did.
I've had to work really hard to try to keep a head of hair. And this is a useful thing. It's one of 6 different things I do.
Imagine just being your dad. I keep bringing this up, but like, if you like bring like your partner home for the first time to meet the parents, and he's just like, this is their dad. Like he's gotta probably have to like warn them to be like, hey, this is getting kind of serious, and I need to tell you about my dad. He's insane. You're probably gonna come visit him, and he's gonna be wearing the hat, and it's gonna be this huge thing, so I'm just gonna tell you about this now, okay?
Super veggie. This is what I'm going to eat after.
Oh, man. You can have some fun, you know? What is that?
I like it for a lot of reasons. I know people look at it and they say it's a green goop, and they like.
Yeah. It is green goop. And you eat it willingly.
Really helpful to have it in this blended form, almost like a veggie hummus. Otherwise, when you have the whole pieces, it takes me over 30 minutes to eat.
We don't want to take time out of your day to eat. You need that time to get tested.
I go through these different phases and change it up. Like the super veggie.
A dude must have like just the the worst bathroom problems on the planet. It's just
I wonder how people in the future will look back at me. If they're like, yeah, you know, he was someone who made sense.
What? I'm sorry, I don't think anyone's gonna like this. Everyone's gonna be living like this in the future. Just this is the future of humanity. Dang, alright. I respect what you're doing, Brian. I respect it. This is insane. I'm gonna watch some of his TikToks now.
Of potential drug-like stimulants. The premise of modern day society is categorically insane. You take a human, then you populate around this human thousands of.
Is he not a human? I don't think I've ever like addressed humans as like, alright, you got this human, okay, and this human, and you put things around this human to simulate it, and you keep track of its stimulants, because I need to study these humans.
I spoke with Whoop on their podcast. They pulled some data for people my chronological age, and I was in the 99.4.
Nice. I'll do that and still be fatigued.
So you own Venmo, sold your company for $800 million, now spend $2 million a year studying anti-aging with your own body as the blueprint, posting your results. What have you found improves anti-aging? Your gym, you have the treadmill.
Okay, dude. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. So this is your treadmill, alright, and I can't say anything. I talk with my hands so much. Anyone who's seen my traditional family videos probably knows I can't say anything. This is just mean at this point.
For the first few decades of my life, I trashed my body in every possible way. It was sleep and eating bad food.
Mood.
43 years old to now be in my situation in pretty good health. Am I perfect? No. Are there things we could do better?
This is good health. This is peak performance right here.
What would the steps
What is this angle, man?
most effective at stopping yourself from binge eating?
It was separating myself into multiple. I'm not one person, I'm many. And then it was identifying the specific, most egregious version of myself, which was Evening Brian. He showed up.
Bro's invocating and fighting different versions of himself. I dissociate and pretend that it's healthy. I rate his personality because he has no discipline. Weak. It's more than just like needing self-discipline, because it's an actual disorder. It's an illness. It's not healthy either way, but to call someone weak because they have a binge eating disorder, not cool.
Okay, we're here at the gym. We're going to do our annual fitness.
He's got a shirt on.
Because we measure.
Ugh, looks like E.T., man. What are you doing? Okay, I think that's enough. I'm just poking fun at the lifestyle. I don't want anyone to think that I'm being hostile or bullying. It's never my intention. And at the end of the morning routine video, he says a few things that quite sum up what he's doing and explains his worldview a lot more. So if you're interested, it is at the end of his morning routine video. I don't think what he's doing is healthy. I feel like it's turning into more of an addiction territory from one extreme to another extreme. And I feel like there's a healthy middle that you have to reach. I have no problem with the guy, and it seems like he's motivating a lot of people, and that's great. Just be mindful. This isn't healthy. This is not the lifestyle that you have to live or should live. He's doing this as a way to study and to explore data. This is a lab rat. He's using himself as a person to study. You could be healthy, your body could feel amazing. That doesn't mean it's actually amazing. Like, you know, have a pizza party with the boys, play Wii Sports, exchange the tennis ball rather than exchange blood, you know? But I'm just an 18-year-old wannabe YouTuber who writes her scripts in Comic Sans, so